My dearest child, I am writing to you today to share some wonderful news and a message that you must hear. In just one day, your life will undergo a profound transition. This is no ordinary milestone, but rather a gateway to a heavenly. I have long planned a monumental milestone, a great transformation for you. You have heard many accounts, but nothing compares to the revelation that will ignite your spirit in a way you have never experienced before. Assertions made by a variety of individuals and from a variety of sources. Occasionally, these predictions have materialized and been realized as anticipated. Nevertheless, on occasion, they have not materialized as anticipated, which can lead you to question your abilities. I know the worries you have since you are human and have to deal with the constraints of space and time. As a result, there are moments when you don't understand all that's happening around you. But I also know that the words I've heard are trustworthy and that my pledges are genuine. My life, but I must tell you something crucial. Just because I have said that my words are real doesn't mean they aren't. My promises are eternal, and I always keep my word, even when you can't see it. I want you to know that a delay does not mean failure or disappointment. Rather, there is a deeper reason why the things you get from me do not always happen the way you expect them to. Today, I will reveal that reason to you. My part, but rather because our schedules are different. Things might not be happening the way you'd like them to right now, but have faith that everything is working out according to a bigger plan that I've already laid out for you. I want you to realize another. It's not that my promises to you are untrue or incorrect. It's that you haven't fully embraced my intent for them to materialize in your life. Rest assured, my dear, all my promises are true and important, assistant. There are parts of you that you don't fully understand just yet, but I am. I know that you may feel that everything is coming to a halt and that your dreams have not been realized just yet, but please know that you are still undergoing this process of shaping, sculpting, and polishing. I am preparing you for the tremendous rewards you cannot yet see in life, the things we have not seen, and every moment of doubt is a part of that process. In these moments, your faith is being strengthened and your foundation is being formed. I am developing you in areas that are not easy. They may include hardships, fights you must conquer, and periods of growth during which you learn crucial lessons and acquire a stronger faith. Sometimes desires may not arrive instantly, and tough lessons you'll have to learn, but know that these trials aren't punishment, but rather parts of the plan I have for you. It's in the darkest hours, when you feel the most helpless, that you'll discover the fortitude to be steadfast, the faith to press on, my darling child. Do not assume that I have forgotten you because your desires have not materialized. Rather, I am present at every step of the way. You will learn lessons that are only understood via challenges, but I am here to support you through every step of the journey, no matter how tired or disheartened you may feel. Remember that nothing in this life happens by coincidence. Every challenge and suffering you meet shapes you in faith, patience, love, and knowledge of my presence. The battles you endure also help you persevere. Purposefully, I am shaping you into the person I picture you to be, a change agent who can impact not only their own life, but also the lives of people around them. Patience and faith are crucial qualities on this path, and I am instilling them in you, step by step. Piece by piece, my darling child. I do not wish for you to endure these tests in alone. Hence, whenever you feel feeble, whenever you think you can no longer persevere, recall that I am by your side. I will never leave you, even when you're confused. When you're tired, I'll give you the power to keep going. Your faith will be put to the test, but it will be polished through these trials. Through adversity, you will see how you've grown and how you've come to understand the power I've always given you. Only through overcoming adversity can you see the glory I've planned for you, and with each obstacle you conquer, you'll feel. I am here to help you grow spiritually, intellectually, and emotionally. So please don't give up or disbelieve me just because you aren't seeing immediate results from your efforts. Remember that every step you take and every effort you make is a part of the incredible trip I am leading you on. I am shaping your life, purifying it, and preparing you for something far better. Embrace the challenges that come your way. They are chances to develop and to see the priceless talents I have given you, my darling child. You will witness the fulfillment of every promise I have made when the time is right, when you are prepared to accept the rewards I have long planned for you, if you put your whole faith in my direction and persevere. There will be times when you look around and see other people getting what they've wanted for a long time, and it makes you wonder why I'm taking my sweet time. But my darling, your path is unique, and my timing for you is perfect, if I were to give you anything too soon before. Prepare yourself, since it may end up being more of a hindrance than an asset. A seedling can't survive a fierce storm, but as it matures, the storm becomes a chance to take root. I want you to know that my plans for you are not haphazard or devised in a hurry. Rather, they have been meticulously planned from the time you first asked, and even before you understood what you wanted, I had already weaved wisdom into my promises. My cherished child, you may experience disappointment when a promise is not fulfilled, but have faith that all things are unfolding according to my perfect timing and plan, even if you cannot see the big picture just yet. You anticipate it, but it's important for you to know that there are times when you won't see results right away. The reality is that your desires may need some time to materialize, and in the meantime, I'm doing my best to meet your needs. Remember, you're not alone in this. Globe, and my word is always kept, and I will fulfill my promises, even if they don't match your expectations, because my promises are for everyone who trusts me, not just one person. Carry out my words. Consider the instances in the Bible where my promises were delayed for extended periods of time. Think of Abraham, who was promised a large lineage but had to wait a long time for it to materialize, or Moses, who led the Israelites. I walked with them through the wilderness for 40 years, fulfilling my promises at the prescribed times, although there were times of doubt, uncertainty, and disappointment along the journey. Eventually, I brought them to the Promised Land. The most important thing was that they stuck with it and trusted me, so they got the blessings I had planned for them. It's normal to feel frustrated or bewildered when your dreams don't materialize right away, but please know that this is not a rejection, but rather an integral aspect of what I am preparing for you. Delays are not indications of failure, but rather of the construction and fulfillment of things that you cannot perceive right now. Consider a farmer after a long day of harvesting. While planting seeds, the farmer must be patient and trust that the seeds will be nurtured by rain and sunlight. He cannot expect the crops to sprout immediately, so he must wait for long days. However, during this waiting period, the farmer does not sit idle. My darling child, your life is similar to the promises I have made to you. It takes time to fulfill its full potential, just as he takes his time preparing, cultivating, watering, and protecting his crops. Like a seed takes time to develop, the gifts you've been hoping for take time to mature and reach their full potential in your life. Occasionally, while you wait, they'll be released in all their glory. This season, you may feel tired, disheartened, or even doubtful of what I have promised. But keep in mind that there is a purpose for each step of this process. The more you patiently suffer, the more your heart and trust will be strengthened. Blessings that take time to grow and develop. Promises that take time to be fulfilled because they demand preparation of your heart, refinement of your character, and deepening of your faith. During this time, I am shaping you with the qualities you'll need to face the challenges of life with confidence and poise. Just like a seed needs time to grow, you cannot rush the process of receiving the gifts I have prepared for you. Rather, each hardship and challenge you endure draws you closer to the maturity I intend for you. I will be there for you, supporting you up at the moments when you feel weak via trials, so that your faith can be purified and strengthened. Do not expect to stand solid in every obstacle overnight. Supporting you and enabling you to press onward. Your faith, like a tree that stretches upward, producing new leaves and fruit, will grow stronger the more you persist and refuse to give up. My darling, always keep in mind that number. Waiting serves no purpose. Rather, it prepares you for the wonderful things I have planned for you and the lessons you'll learn along the way. The finest things in life, like sunlight and rain, don't always arrive when you expect them to. For the harvest to thrive, just as my promises must reach you when you are ready to accept them, I understand that you are anxiously anticipating their arrival, and I assure you that everything will be delivered to you at the correct moment. At this crucial juncture, I want you to know that I am not a human being who should renege on my promises. My words, when spoken over you, will last forever, and I am quite convinced of that. Nothing can alter the truth that I have spoken to you, Victoria. When I say that you will be blessed, I mean it. Blessings will pour out into your life even if you don't see them right now. That what I say will come to pass at the very moment I say it. Nevertheless, I understand that you may feel perplexed by your current situation when things don't work out the way you expected. While it may seem that my promises are taking a while to materialize, or that the gifts I have promised are slipping away, take heart in the fact that every time I say a word, I have already planned a future full of goodness for you. You seem to have a limited comprehension of time and events, but that shouldn't make you reject my promises. What I've declared over you is everlasting and will come to pass, even though there are moments when you misinterpret my timing and how I work. It may seem like a holdup, but I regard it as just a period of preparation. My methods are superior than yours, and my thoughts are beyond your comprehension. I am able to perceive the big picture as well as the tiniest details. I see the future when I talk, and you don't yet understand it. My darling child, do not fall into the trap. I always do what's best for you, whether you know it or not. Never let the miscommunication, delays, or other setbacks cause you to lose faith. Instead, be steadfast in your trust and have faith that I will fulfill all my promises to you precisely when you need them. Have laid out a course for you to follow, and even in the darkest of times, I promise that you are drawing nearer to the rewards I have in store for you with each stride you make. I want you to know that no matter how bad things become, they are all a part of the bigger picture that I have planned for you. So when you confront trials and tribulations that don't make sense, don't give up or give in. You're not alone in these trials. Rather, you should view them as chances to learn and develop your faith. Overcoming these obstacles will make you a better person, one who is more equipped to receive the many blessings that I have prepared for you. In light of the current situation, evaluate my promise's worth. My word is not limited by distance or time. What I have said will remain unchanged. At times, all it takes is patience and trust. Events transpire according to the schedule I've set. I understand that you may experience exhaustion and immense testing from time to time, but always keep in mind that everything happens for a cause and that I am by your side through thick and thin, without rescue, and I will not allow you to face the tempests without my shield. In good times and bad, with confidence in my direction and unwavering faith, you will be blessed, and you will face no difficulty or suffering. No one can change my word. I am reliable and trustworthy, and my promises will come to pass in due course. My darling child, you have endured much tribulation, spent sleepless nights with questions unanswered, but I am also the one who always keeps my word. In the depths of your soul, you poured forth inquiries, and your prayers weren't just words, they were earnest cries. In the moments when you were weakest, you knelt down and cried uncontrollably. As you cross a new threshold, I want you to know that I have not lost go of your sight. I have heard and comprehended every word you spoke and every thought you poured forth. Your prayers have been kept in my heart. Your prayers have been heard, and your hopes and dreams that you prayed to the skies will now come true. The things you have waited for and hoped for will no longer remain intangible. Aspirations, which you have nurtured through countless nights of prayer and selflessness, will soon materialize into tangible achievements in your life. Every step you've taken, no matter how little, has brought you one step closer to this day, the day I unlock the gates to something bigger for you. You might not know it now, but every difficulty you've faced and conquered has made you stronger and more resilient. I want you to know that all the things that have happened to you have been for a reason. I have been transforming you from the inside out, so that you may finally accept the benefits that I have in store for you. Is going to bring about a transformation that goes beyond just changing your appearance. It will bring about a deep change within you, illuminating your heart, dispelling your concerns and doubts, and bringing you the serenity that I have always planned for you. Your once impossible ambitions, gradually out of reach, will become a reality. You will realize that all those sleepless nights were not in vain. Rather, they have shaped you into a person whose confidence in me is unshakable, and you will be ready for. You will undergo a profound transformation and transform into an entirely different person as a result of this incredible gift. It will open doors to a future beyond your wildest dreams, but be assured, it is exactly what I have planned all along. Unknown, but do not be afraid of the changes that are coming your way. They are not random occurrences, but rather components of the master plan I have mapped out for you from the beginning, long before you knew which way the doors would lead you. Even at the darkest hours, when you feel like giving up, the path you're about to take will bring you to greater heights of personal development and self-discovery, and the chance to embark on a journey you never imagined imaginable, my darling. No matter how low you feel, know that I am always with you, keeping an eye on you and directing your steps. When you pray, I hear you, and I never turn a blind eye to your requests. Trust in me even when it seems like everything is crumbling around you. At that very moment, I am quietly working to make your goals come true. The time has come for me to fulfill my promises, and the aspirations you previously believed were impossible to achieve will suddenly be within your grasp. And you will see that all your waiting, praying, and unwavering trust has never been in vain. May this revelation shed light on your soul and give you the fortitude to confront the challenges that lie ahead. I have known you could succeed from the beginning, and I have prepared the finest for you. So open your heart and embrace the challenges ahead with tenacity and unflinching confidence in my direction. My dear, I have seen you long before this time. Tomorrow is the beginning of a new chapter in your life, where the old one will be closed and the new one will begin. Get ready to get your heart prepared, for I have plans for you that will be more amazing than anything you could have imagined. May all the lingering mysteries be resolved and the burdens lifted from your heart, my dear. The limitations that have ensnared you will be lifted, and I will release you from the bonds that have shackled you. I will assist you in overcoming the self-imposed constraints that have left you mired in confusion, fear, and doubt. Doors that you believed would never open will, in fact, open, and you will behold a path that is both broad and hopeful. Don't allow uncertainty or fear to paralyze you. I am with you every step of the way. Tomorrow is more than simply another stride ahead. It is a breakthrough, the start of a new season in your life. In times of darkness and confusion, know that I am with you always, leading the way. Look up, my darling, and see the signals I have been giving you. Have you not felt the hope that has been building inside you? Those soft words of encouragement? In the stillness of your heart, those ephemeral yet real dreams serve as my messages that you are on the correct road. I have spoken with you via my words, life lessons, and dreams that have. Darling child, I am creating a huge masterpiece for you out of every experience you have, good and terrible. Every obstacle and unknown step is a chance for you to learn and develop. I will guide you into a season where everything will be made apparent. so that you can be ready for the many blessings that I have reserved for you. Things that you do not yet comprehend, like uncertainties, will gradually become clear. At that very moment, your spirit will be at ease because you will know that I am with you every step of the way. Do not be afraid of the difficulties that lie ahead. It is in these times of testing that you will mature, become stronger, and have faith that surpasses all else. Never forget that I am always here for you. With me by your side, no obstacle is too great to face. This new season isn't only about changing the outside. It's about undergoing a deep shift on the inside, something you haven't yet begun to perceive. My darling child, as you enter this season, know that I will envelop you in grace and unconditional love. My favor will serve as a shield, and unseen benefits will now be yours. A shield that will keep you strong in the face of temptation and trial. My honor will be displayed in all parts of your life, from your career to your relationships, to your physical and spiritual well-being. In all these areas, you will experience a renewal and flourishing because I have. Everything I have promised will come to fruition at the exact time, and I have planned the finest for you this season. Your hopes and aspirations will be realized. Even the ones that were impossible before will gradually become so. When you're ready, you'll encounter many challenges in this life, but one of the biggest fights will be with your own heart. The devil is always attempting to steal your joy and happiness by sowing seeds of doubt, fear, and distraction. He knows the path I've laid out for you and the glory and blessings I've planned for you. Yet he won't stop trying to derail you from it. He'll use negative feelings and ideas to entice you away from your destiny and the path I've set out for you. This is the enemy's planned strategy for you. He is sneaky and smart. But my darling, you must not let fear and uncertainty to grip you. I have given you the strength to overcome any challenge that comes your way. No matter how terrible things become, you can rest certain that I will be there to protect and guide you. When you feel overwhelmed, when you think you can't go on, I will be the one to hold you up. Do not let the adversary fan the flames of despair by using their words to try to undermine your faith. Instead, stand firm in my strength, which I will demonstrate to you. Fear not, because my words are powerful beyond measure. So stand tall and fearlessly proclaim my word. I have declared promises over you, and speak them aloud. Throughout your life, you will experience the profound impact of these words, not just as platitudes, but as powerful forces that can change the universe. Have faith that when our words harmonize, no obstacle, no matter how great, will be able to stand in our way. You will see the manifestation of my divine creation with each stride you take and every word you speak as you stand resolute in proclaiming my words, and every mountain in your path will be brought down. You have the ability to transform your circumstances when you proclaim my truth with confidence. My word is powerful, and no force can stop it from coming to pass. When you announce it, the obstacles you are facing will be overcome. Your words are very authoritative, and I will submit to them. You are the highest ruler in the universe, and everything in it is based on your words. My darling child, you must never stay silent when there is anything in your... I have proclaimed my truth to be inside you, and I do not want your fear or concern to keep you from saying it. I want my presence to be recognized in your life, so that those around you may see my power and glory shown in all you do, say, and think. Believe in the power within you, for when you speak my truth, angels will listen, the skies will part, and a tremendous force will be unleashed to alter everything. When you dare to proclaim my words, you not only alter your own circumstances, but you also transform those around you. What you talk will have a great impact, because your words are not ordinary, but rather the words of the Creator. They are words of life, healing, and redemption. When you open your heart and allow me to work through you, what you say is not your own, but mine. Be firm, my dear. Do not allow hardships make you waver. Teach the truth I have put in your heart openly, because when you proclaim my word, my power manifests and moves upon everything you face. Proclaim my promises, because they hold the key to doors you believed were forever locked. May my word change your life and bring you into the wonders I have planned for you when you are strong and courageous. Raise your voice in protest, and I will remove any barrier standing in your way. I will show you how to discern the truth in my word, and when you put it into practice, nothing will be able to stop you. May my word shine like a lamp, illuminating your way as you follow it. I am guiding you in the right path, my beloved child, through every difficulty you may face and into the triumph I have planned for you. Never forget that my word is power, and that nothing can stop you from achieving your goals as long as your faith in it is unwavering. In the face of adversity, have faith in my word, for it will lead you to the ultimate victory. Keep moving forward, be resilient, and never surrender, for my word is true. Victory, my beloved child. Are you aware that my guardian angels have encamped around you to provide safety and guidance, even if you can't see it or feel it? Encircling you, protecting you from harm, these angels stand firm in their authority and are at the ready to lend you a hand as you navigate paths that may at times appear hazy, but you are never alone. You are never truly alone in this world. In fact, I am nearer to you than the air you breathe, and I am always prepared to support you in your moments of weakness, exhaustion, or despair. My darling, when you feel like you can't take it anymore, I am here for you. Do not be afraid to come to me in times of confusion or despair. I will be there for you every step of the way, providing unwavering strength and a safe haven from the storms of life. Returning to you in the midst of any tempest, I will be the beacon that illuminates your path, the sun that shields you from temptation, and the rock that supports you no matter what challenges you face. Tomorrow isn't just any day, my dear child. It's thee. This is the beginning of a new chapter, a pivotal turning point that you have been eagerly anticipating. Even if you don't yet have a clear view, I assure you that my words will manifest in your life at this moment. Your dreams will finally come true. The long-awaited fulfillment of your heartfelt dreams will be revealed with utmost clarity in the coming days. However, it is crucial to grasp that this is more than just a simple transition. Tomorrow marks not just a new beginning, but also a challenge to your faith. Embrace this opportunity too, my darling child. I know that you may be afraid of the unknown and that the road ahead may be difficult, but I want you to put your whole faith in me so that you can walk in obedience and know that I am guiding your every step. Doubts and anxieties have held you back in the past, but now is the moment to trust my word more than ever. Will you go forth strong and confident in what I have said over you? I don't promise that you will see the whole way at once, but I assure you that I will lead you by the hand and show you the way. When I say go, you won't have to worry about a thing. I will clear the way, unveiling opportunities that I have already prepared, and your faith will. You will be put to the test in these moments. Can you trust me to guide you ahead even when you can't see the forest for the trees? Can you have faith that I will always act in your best interest, even when you don't completely comprehend what's going on? I'm aware that there will be times. During times of uncertainty and lack of quick results, my darling, please know that your waiting is not in vain. Every difficulty you encounter and step you take in the dark presents a chance for you to grow and improve your faith. You may not fully comprehend everything happening right now, but I assure you that everything will become crystal clear when you keep trusting me and walking hand in hand with me. These difficulties will not only strengthen you, but they will also give you a greater sense of my presence. Cling steadfastly to my promises and have no fear as you walk in trust. All things will work out as they should, and opportunities that you thought were out of reach will suddenly present themselves. Tell you when it's right, my darling. Don't be scared to face the difficulties that lie ahead. I will never abandon you. I have given you all the tools you need to triumph over adversity, and my word will always be your shield. Strength, and when you trust in me, I will transform difficulties into possibilities. Trust that whatever you do is according to the ideal plan I have for you from the beginning. Keep moving forward, even when it's hard to see the road ahead. I have already laid the groundwork for you to reach your destination, so there's no need to worry. I am inviting you on a new journey, one that will take your trust to new heights and your familiarity with me to new heights. This is not the moment to run away or question my kindness, fidelity, or my plan for your life. Rather, you must see beyond the constraints of the past and realize the purpose and function I have assigned you from the moment you were conceived. I have selected you for this moment, this unique purpose, this great destiny that I have inscribed deep within you. And now is the time for you to stand up, brave and radiant, to reveal the light I have given you, and to proclaim my glory to the world. Your spirit, you were not placed on this planet by chance, and the hardships you have faced are not coincidental. Rather, they are all components of my meticulously orchestrated plan. The tears you have shed, the sleepless nights you have prayed for relief from, every one of them has been carefully gathered, like the tears of a skilled potter, and I have witnessed them all, heard every prayer, and felt every agonized sob of my dear child. Your suffering has not been in vain. Transforms you from a lump of clay into the irreplaceable vessel I desire for you to become, my beloved. The hardships you endured last year were not an act of abandonment, retribution, or indifference on my part. Rather, they served as tools for me to hone your character. Just like a blacksmith forges iron by heating it in a fire, I have shaped you through trials and tribulations, not to destroy you, but to strengthen you, to make you resilient in the face of adversity. My goal is for you to come to trust me, wholeheartedly, even in the darkest of times. The trials you've endured were not a punishment, but rather a cleansing. They were my method of sweeping away the things that did not belong to you and were preventing you from achieving your own potential. It was I who chose you, my child, and I know your strengths and weaknesses. So even when you felt unworthy, inadequate, or weak, remember that I was the one who called you by name and included you in my plan. You are my creation, my dear one, into whom I have poured my love and care. Now is the moment for you to realize that the time has come for a transition. It is time to get up and leave your comfort zone. I am the one who planted the seeds of potential in you. Prepare yourself to step into the calling I have for you, unburdened by the hurts of the past. What you've endured is not the end, but rather the beginning of something better. I will transform your wounds into beautiful scars, and your failures into lessons to be learned, and your tears to be turned into rain that will fertilize your future harvest. Take stock of your surroundings. There will be indications that I have sent, opportunities that you have never imagined, and you must not let fear prevent you from seizing them. Stay strong and unwavering in the face of adversity. The adversary may attempt to sow seeds of doubt by bringing up memories of your previous mistakes and the times you felt helpless. But my darling, always keep in mind that I was by your side during those times. I have set a divine spark within you, a light that cannot be extinguished, the fire of faith, and it was my presence that brought you through those moments. So shut your ears to the falsehoods of the adversary and open your heart to my soothing voice. The task I have given you is a beacon of hope. Do not stow it away. Do not let anybody or anything dim its brilliance. Instead, let it shine not for your own glory, but so that my name may be. As you grow in faith and fearlessly follow this calling, you will see miracles, my beautiful child. You were called to receive benefits, but you were also asked to become a conduit through which blessings flow to others. I will not only provide you with everything you need, but I will also open doors that you thought were permanently shut. Broken relationships will be healed, long-buried aspirations will be revived, and new opportunities will arise. I am the limitless blesser, so you may anticipate far more than you could have imagined. However, in order to access these blessings, you must have unwavering confidence in me. I am the one I've claimed to be, the all-powerful, faithful, standing at the brink of a new chapter in your life, my precious child. I am the one who never breaks promises and who has the courage to let go of the worries and uncertainties that have held you back for far too long. I will shatter those chains so that you may walk in freedom, strength, and power. An historic event is about to unfold before your eyes. In just one more day, you will enter a new realm where the cosmic blueprint I've laid out for your existence from the beginning of time will finally come together. This new season, my dear, has been created with the utmost care and carved by my own hand. It is a holy turning point where my divine purpose will begin to appear plainly in your life. Listen carefully to the directions I am giving you today. They are more than simply basic ideas or bits of advice. They are lifelines that will guide you into completely embracing and living out this new season. This sacred compass will keep you on course when the winds of change are blowing strongly and the world around you is shifting and attempts to shake you, my darling. Breath of heaven is the light that will guide you through uncharted territory. Entering this new dimension will bring about changes you never saw coming. Unexpected roots will emerge, doors will open, and old things will be torn apart. Relationships that don't match your calling will also be torn apart. Things you previously clutched onto are slipping away, and the comfort they provided is no longer there. Now is the moment to be alert and brave. You shouldn't be scared when the things you once relied on are taken away. Far away, for I am cleansing your life to prepare you for something far better. The winds of change will blow through your life, but you need not be scared. I am the master of the winds. I am the one who rules the waves and calms the storms. If you rely on me and my words, you will be able to weather any storm. The directives I am giving you are not meant to limit you, but to shield you from harm. In this new season, there will be moments when you feel like you're walking on water with the waves roaring all around, but always remember that you are called to walk by faith, not by sight. So, keep your steps firm on the holy path to which you have been called. Remember the story of Peter? He walked on water while looking at me, but as soon as he looked at the waves, he started to sink. My darling, if you focus on the problems, you'll feel overwhelmed, and I know you may question how I can be ready for a voyage when I don't know where I'm going. But if you look to me, I'll show you how to keep your heart pure and your eyes on the road ahead, no matter how hazy the road may be. Release the weight of your past, unneeded concerns, comparisons, and feelings of unworthiness from your spirit. Allow me to cleanse you, fill you with faith and serenity, and teach you to be quiet before me thus. When you enter this new season, there is something vital, my darling child, that you may hear my voice whisper inside your soul. For I do not talk through the loud sounds of the world, but through the peaceful stillness, through the serenity that exceeds all understanding. Always keep in mind that your adversary is not sitting on his hands. He is well aware that you are on the cusp of a new chapter in your journey, one in which you will start to realize the full potential I have given you. Therefore, he will do everything in his power to discourage you, sowing seeds of doubt, fear, and deceit in your heart. You have been selected, you are loved, and you are destined for a specific mission in my kingdom. Guard your mind against the lies of the enemy, who can only modify lies. The truth, however, is unchangeable. When your opponent whispers doubt, arm yourself with my truth. When he SWS fears, declare my promises. Remember that I have not given you a spirit of fear. Instead, you must rely on your faith. My beautiful child, tomorrow is more than just a calendar change. It is the time when the veil will be lifted. You are not meant to dwell in fear, but to walk in courage and divine direction. I have already prepared everything for you, but now it is your responsibility to be ready for the day when you will begin to perceive more clearly the true purpose of your existence and the role you have been called to do, in contrast to what you have known. Give me control of your heart, and let me ease your anxieties and worries. As you enter this new season, prepare to be amazed by the miracles that are about to happen. I will open your eyes to see them. I am the one who called you, and I am faithful. I will fulfill every word I have spoken over you. This is your time, and I will take you to places you never thought possible. My dear child, move forth in faith, thankfulness, and complete obedience. Season, my beloved, I have prepared this divine appointment for you before you even knew it. As you begin out on your path ahead, I want you to commit to memory 3 essential concepts, 3 guiding truths that will support you through life's highs and lows. These lessons are more than just that. They are a conduit to my power, so open your heart and absorb them completely. They will enable you to weather life's storms with grace and dignity. Hold firm to your faith, my child. It is the bedrock of all I am going to accomplish for you in your life. Without it, you would falter in the face of trials, uncertainties, and the instability of this world. Nevertheless, walk in peace even while the world around you is in chaos. In this world, faith is more than just believing something. It's a spiritual tie that binds you to me. When you put all your confidence in me, you give me control over your life. Faith is like a bridge that connects you to miracles, across the deep chasms of anxiety and dread. I have already made arrangements to recall the account of Abraham, to whom I had promised an infinite number of descendants, as many as the stars in the sky and the grains of sand on the beach. Even though Abraham was elderly, and Sarah was past reproductive age, his faith was not grounded in. No matter how little evidence he had, he put his trust in my word, and I kept my promise to him. My dear child, if you too remain faithful in the face of seeming opposition, I will show you the strength I have for you when you witness the... Listen closely. Put your palm over your heart and whisper, Father, I trust you. I trust in your plan. I trust in your unchanging promises. When the sound of lies repeats in your mind, close your eyes and listen to the rising waves of life. My word is the anchor that stops you from floating in the sea of life, and the sword that enables you to triumph in all that you face. So stay firmly anchored in it at all times. When you do this, your faith will grow, and I will give you peace that no one else can match. In this new season, there will be many voices that try to deceive you with pleasant but empty words, skewed perspectives disguised as reasoning, and spiritual fights that guard you from the enemy's schemes. Despite outward appearances, or even from internal uncertainties, keep in mind the parable of Jesus Christ. During his temptation in the desert, the devil used exact passages from the Bible to test him. But Jesus answered with a faultless wisdom and unfaltering convictions. He did not engage in debate or depend on human logic, but instead, he resisted temptation by proving it with the truth of God's word. As you take a deep breath, let my words guide you in all your decisions. Read my word first thing in the morning. When you are perplexed, seek knowledge from my word. When you are tired, find solace in mine. You must be fully prepared for this new season by having a deep grasp of and total obedience to my word. My darling child, my word will be a light that guides you and a source of strength that helps you conquer invisible barriers. Stay firmly planted in my word, and you will never stoop to third place, my beloved child. Practice thankfulness. It is more than an emotion. It is the key that opens the gates of benefits. When you are thankful, you recognize that all good things originate from me. Thankfulness keeps your heart gentle, modest, and attuned to my presence. When you practice thankfulness, you will find wonder in the tiniest things, and it will protect you from feeling empty, regardless of how tough things get. Keep in mind that out of the 10 lepers that Jesus treated, only one came back to express thankfulness. It was this one who not only got bodily health, but also spiritual completeness. An attitude of thankfulness that allows me to continue showering my blessings on you, because I get great joy in seeing my beloved child's grateful heart, and because an attitude of thankfulness is the rich soil in which miracles grow. At the start of each day, take a moment to say gratitude to me. I'm constantly working behind the scenes, so I am grateful for the breath you take, the life you have, and the lessons you have learned through difficulties. I am also grateful for the benefits that are still to come your way. Events in your life to set you up for success, and when you give thanks to me, I will bless you with inner calm and opportunities you never knew existed. But I also want you to know that walking in total obedience is about more than just. Obedience is not only a choice, it is the means to heaven's benefits and tranquility. I know that it isn't always simple. There are periods when you feel confused and want to know more. A heart full of surrender, trusting in my wisdom and love, even when you don't completely understand, is the outer action. When I give you an order or instruction, respond willingly and obediently. Do not question or question me. It's not necessary to know every aspect of the voyage. What's important is to know that I am the one who sees both the beginning and the conclusion. So, don't hesitate, don't waver, and don't let questions like why or when lead you wrong. The one who controls the passage of time and your fate. Recall the account of Noah, who obeyed my instruction to construct a great ark in the midst of a drought without asking why. Just like my toddler learns from his example when I say, step forward. Even in the face of adversity, he just followed, and it was his obedience that rescued him and his family from the big flood. There will be moments, my darling, when you will be unable to perceive the road ahead with clarity. As I guide you through shadowy valleys, you may not want to go there, but that's exactly where I will. We'll show you the value of trusting others and letting go of things that might hurt you so that I can guide you. But to open your hands so that you can receive even more abundant benefits. I will never lead, so there's no need to get frustrated when you don't understand. I may not have adequately prepared you for the journey that lies ahead. But my darling, following orders is just part of being obedient. You must also protect your beloved, guard your heart, for it is the source of all good things in this new season. Doors will open in ways you never imagined, revealing surprises at every turn. Simultaneously, you will encounter difficulties, unexpected storms, and an adversary that is well versed in the I have given you the ability to become someone great, but only if you obey my commands and never compromise your values. Around the globe, it will try everything in its power to sow the seeds of uncertainty, terror, and animosity in your soul. You'll realize that not everyone will be happy about my actions. In fact, some will be envious of the gifts I'm bestowing. When you receive it, there will be rumors, suspicious looks, and maybe even outright attempts to derail it. Your development. But my darling, you must not allow these distractions to take your gaze away from me. Never let your emotions grow angry or bitter. Doing so is like letting a sluggish poison that eats away at your spirit, stealing the brightness you bring with you. Yet if you listen to Joseph, he was wrongfully arrested and spent years behind bars before being sold into slavery by his own brothers. But Joseph did not harbor resentment. Rather, he maintained an innocent heart, put his faith in my plan, and ultimately, I positioned him as the savior of an entire nation by elevating him to the role of governor of Egypt. Nation, if he had harbored resentment in his heart, all these wonderful things would not have happened. May your heart be a place of love and forgiveness, my kid. Thrive in an environment free of mistrust and animosity when you maintain an innocent spirit inside. We'll keep you safe if you follow my instructions, and I will take you to new heights if you do. You need to understand that being grateful entails more than just saying thank you. Me for the positive aspects, but also for the ability to express gratitude even when faced with In times of difficulty, finding gratitude makes your spirit soar. When you find reasons to be thankful, your faith flourishes. Can you recall the story of Paul and Silas in? They prayed and thanked me gratefully while they were unjustly imprisoned. They did not grumble. They were so grateful that I rocked the jail to its very core, which caused the doors to swing open and the shackles to fall off. Faith triggered the miracle, and now it is with you, my darling, as a manifestation of that faith. In times of trouble, the walls will crumble as you thank me and sing my praises. Overcome my fears, doubts, and anxieties. I will step in, take action, and accomplish. Unbelievable things are about to happen. Therefore, my darling, get your heart ready for a new season. Forthcoming. I have prepared all the necessary arrangements, and the blessings have already been. Ready, the doors will swoop in your direction as you advance, but to fully embrace it, maintain a clean heart, a strong faith, and nurture. I am the one who needs your thanks, not your comprehension of every detail. Someone who before you guides you and loves you with an unwavering. God's unfaltering love is with you always, my child. The direction for your life. People who will inspire bravery and serve as a constant reminder of the commitments I've made to you, particularly during times when you're exhausted, bewildered, and want to give up. You have to realize that. Unfortunately, not everyone is destined to be by your side every step of the way. Exist temporarily for a set time to impart wisdom and unveil telling you the truth, and then they'll walk away. Their leaving isn't a sign of failure on your behalf. Their time here on earth has come to a close, and that is all a part of my divine design. Learning to let go is an act of faith, not weakness. It's an essential skill. You unwittingly prevent yourself from embracing the new and improved when you cling to what I have designated as leaving. Do you recall that Abraham was compelled to abandon his home and the house of his father to enter the country of promise that I had reserved for them? God forbade him from becoming a parent if he had stuck to what was comfortable, a magnificent country. And it is with you, my darling, that I must teach you to release If you want to know if the people around you are helping you get closer, take a moment to glance around. Do they express words of encouragement, words of life, words that remind you of the purpose I have set inside you? Whether they cause you to question, dread, or visitation, depending on whether you sense a growth in your heart. If you feel like your faith is being chipped away by negative comments every time you talk to someone, it might be time to. If you want to make progress, you can't construct a house on weed-infested land, can't cultivate optimism amid the barren landscape of uncertainty, the same place I am urging you to pursue. Beloved comrades in Christ, those who will contend with you in prayer and battle, if you are fighting a spiritual struggle, look for people like Caleb and Joshua who, notwithstanding, they still said, "We can take the land for ourselves," even though they saw giants in the promised land. You should surround yourself with others who tell the truth, even when it's uncomfortable, since the Lord is with us. The brave men who dared to challenge King David, like Nathan, are hard to hear, assisting him in being self-aware and, when faced with such, will you, my people, be able to walk firmly in my faith? Ahead, but connecting with the perfect friend is just the beginning of my child's. I did not design you to live in fear, and that is an equally vital aspect of your path. I have not bestowed upon you a spirit of timidity, but rather one that is full of love and strength, of self-control. Therefore, this next year, you will experience the emergence of doors that I will personally unlock for. I want you to know that these doors aren't just a fluke. They're the fruit of the prayers you've said behind my back, the tears you believed I shed. I have witnessed everything, my darling. I have heard your screams, and now a new season has begun. and I am getting you ready to enter it by preparing you to receive miracles. Therefore, when these chances present themselves, you will have to confront a question. Are you brave enough to pass through that door, across unfamiliar territory, or will you let your concerns prevent you from doing so? If I have unlocked the door, do not be afraid to go out of your comfort zone. Next, I have also gathered all the necessary items on the opposite side. All you have to do is proceed with trust, right? Do you recall the parable of Peter who, with his gaze fixed on me, walked on water, accomplished what appeared to be an insurmountable feat? Yet, when he beheld the crashing waves, he started to go under, my darling. If you narrow your focus to just the obstacles, you may feel a loss of bravery. Nevertheless, by maintaining your concentration on me, in the face of challenges you once seemed insurmountable, I can assure you that bravery is not. No matter how difficult things become, you can always count on me to be there for you. With my might, I will lead you to triumph over adversity and be by your side as you. Stand by you when you're tired, and I'll trail after you to foil the enemy's plots. All you have to do is ask. Must continue forth, my dear child, with a heart unwavering in faith. As the new season starts, keep in mind all that I have taught you and proceed with caution in. When choosing friends, keep your heart pure. Do not allow suspicion or anger to germinate. Take a stand, be brave, and know that I am always here for you. Fear not, for I will hear your cries for help when you are tired. Perplexed, my darling, open my word and read. In doing so, you will discover a way forward. You must realize that this is more than simply a new beginning as you stand on the brink of a new chapter in your path. Every day, this is a holy moment, the change that I have planned for you for quite some time, and that you are about to undergo, must not only be an outward shift, but rather an inside quest for profound metamorphosis. You must pray for the salvation of your spirit and the success of this voyage. I pray for my child with a completely surrendered heart, trusting and humble. More than just speaking, it's the act of bridging the gap between your soul and I, the one who created you, am holding your breath. With my fate and future in my hands, the secret that reveals the holy thread that connects you to the heavenly gates. Immortality. When you utter a prayer, you release yourself from the constraints of this mortal coil and, my darling, I am now summoning you into the infinite grace of my presence. It is imperative that you immerse yourself in prayer and not allow life's concerns to divert your attention. Become as light as the delicate morning dew when you lie calm before me. Are you familiar with the story of Daniel, who, when confronted with plots aimed at destroying him, embraced the dawn? Put him in danger, he stepped out of his window, knelt down and said 3 prayers to me. On a daily basis, despite being aware that this may bring him face to face with the lion, with unfaltering conviction and unceasing petition, I dispatched my archangel to seal the I am the one who hears the pleas of those who have dedicated their hearts, as the lion's jaws attest. Now I want you to pray fearlessly and confidently, just like I do. Unconditional faith. Begin your prayer with hymns of praise, and I am grateful because your praise paves the door for me to take action. Expressing thankfulness can lighten your spirits and allow you to perceive the good I am doing, even in the face of adversity. Still, my dear Father, I praise and revere you. I am confident in are the Supreme Being, the architect of the universe, and the custodian of my fate. I approach you now not in uncertainty, but with absolute faith that I lay my plans, my ambitions, and the promises you have made will undoubtedly come to fruition. My anxieties and my dreams at your feet, I beg you to lead me with wisdom and bravery. Acknowledge the signals you provide. I have faith that you are ever present with me, guiding me and bestowing upon me unwavering tranquility. O Heavenly Father, I humbly submit my entire being to you in times when I fail to comprehend the timing of your provision. Assist me in maintaining unwavering confidence and trust in the timing of your promises is impeccable, and I have faith in them because of that. In your unfaltering steadfastness, O God, I pray that I may confidently face each day. Your faithfulness knows no bounds. For this I give thanks and ask that may my trust in you, Lord, deepen with each passing day, for I am aware that I am about to face. Entering a new phase, I humbly want your assistance in getting ready for cleanse my soul of anything that isn't yours, and plant the seeds of your pleasure where they will grow. This new season, I pray, is a holy time that you have provided especially for us. Entering it with loving hands, I shall do it with hope, trust, and anticipation. Lord, I beg you to bless me with a willing and kind heart. I'll be respectful and listen to you even if I don't comprehend all you say. Having faith in and adhering to your ideas will assist me with relinquishing control and wholeheartedly submit to your divine plan. May my life serve as a testament to your. I get tired quickly when I have to wait for you, Lord, but I know that the time it takes you to do something is not. It is not a rejection, but rather a preparation. I beg you for the patience to patiently await your intervention in order for my spirit to be sanctified and fortified. I have faith that when the time comes, I will trust that everything will be perfect. I beg you, Lord, to bestow divine insight onto me at times when I need your guidance to make these judgments. Please, make your voice heard and provide me with spiritual eyes to see through lies and deceit, so that I may not be misled by this. Therefore I put my trust in you, Lord, because I know that you are the fountainhead of all understanding. I am grateful for the heavenly serenity you have bestowed upon me, even if I am. In the face of adversity, I am able to rest easy, knowing that you are the one who holds Put my life in your powerful hands, and give me the serenity I need to listen intently, stride confidently, knowing that you are always. Join me, Lord, as I face the unknowns of a new season you have called me to. Please, God, empower me to face the future fearlessly and to walk in never-wavering faith. I thank you for the courage you have placed inside me, reminding me that I am not afraid. Strength, wisdom, and courage to fearlessly follow your will, Lord. I beg you to assist me in forgiving those who have wronged me and mending my broken heart. I understand that forgiveness is the key. Therefore, please enable me to release any resentment and hostility. Upon liberation and bounty, I resolve to pardon just as you have. Lord, I ask that you pardon my sins and pour your love into my life. I am grateful for you have showered me with blessings, and for both the good and the bad, I am eternally grateful. Challenges, since I am aware that everything serves to mold me and empowers me to stay forever grateful, never losing sight of the kindness. You have done so much, and my eternal appreciation will shine a light on my journey. Keep me steadfast in my devotion to you, and guide my steps toward obedience and perfect obedience. Your will is the one that keeps my heart beating, and I want to live each day for you. May my heart be cleansed in your presence, so that it desires nothing but all that is rightfully yours, and I wish to be one with you in every facet of my life. With Jesus Christ's name I pray, amen. Please subscribe and enable the feature if you love the Lord. Alerts, so you won't miss any of his life-changing teachings. By doing so, we may both develop in our faith and find happiness in his affection. Amen.